Alrighty. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Orange County Funding Corp's excuse me, Finance Committee meeting. The time is now 4:07. Can we get a roll call, Bill?
Sure. Mark Green,
Present.
Linda Muller,
Here.
Jeffrey Christ,
Here.
Dean Tambury,
Present.
four members present. For staff, Bill Fioravanti, Marty Barras, and Kelly Riley. We have our external CFO, Shannon Manisi here. I didn't forget her today when I misspelled her, mispronounced her name. We also have acquisitions marketing doing the AV, our state monitor, Brian Sandvidge, and our general counsel, Lino Sharetta here.
Alrighty. Notice of this meeting was properly provided.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Let's get right to the minutes from February 19th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
It says here I'm supposed to ask first.
I'm just ahead of you.
All right, fine. We have a motion.
Off to a bad start.
Can we get a second?
Second.
Fantastic. Let's open it up. Any discussions that need to come about?
Good.
No? All right, then can we get a motion for a, thank you.
Well, yes. Yes.
Aye.
All in favor? 4-0, motion passes.
There we go.
All right, let's get right to Shannon to talk about the February 2025 financials, please. And we're on the funding court.
So, for the funding court, yep. So for February, there was $151 in interest earnings, and you had your share of management fee expenses of $8,100. And then you'll see that there is a bad debt expense, but it's actually a recovery because Cream Enterprises paid some of their outstanding balance in February, less the fee for the debt collection company that's being utilized for $407. So that was the net amount that came in. So for the month of February, there was a loss of almost $8,000. Any questions on those?
I don't see any questions. Continue.
Okay. So for the bank account, there was $218,000 in the checking account, and there was 1.6 in the CD for February.
All right, do we want to do the payables? Do we have any payables?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do the payables and then we'll come back to the CDs. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah.
For the payables, there's nothing unusual here. We have the management fee, and we also have RBT. We did get an extra charge of $464 for Shannon doing all the year-end stuff with the auditors and with me. That's it.
All right, so the 350 is just our standard one, and then
Yes.
the 464 is because of year end.
Yes. And then the last page has the management fee breakdown for March, or February.
All right. Does anybody have any questions about those two slides?
No idea.
Chris, you were color coded over there.
That's right.
You're making me nervous. Is everything all right?
Yep, looks good.
All right, let's jump back to the treasury bill. As we discussed last month, we have a treasury that I believe comes due in the next day or two, right? Tomorrow. That is the JP Morgan bill that matures March 20th. As we've kind of done, and if someone has a different thought process, please speak up, but we want to continue to stagger these so they come due every 3 months, so we're always liquid if needed. Everyone's got, I believe, the CD sheet in front of them. To me, it makes sense if we're doing a 9-month that we should continue to do the treasury bill. It's liquid in case we ever did need something within 3 months. It just also so happens to pay the most, it's still over 4%.
If I can just add there, it allows us to even take a portion of that investment out. Like this did happen before, we needed more cash flow, so we just took a portion of the T-bill. We didn't have to close it out like with a CD. Just adding to
And
it.
get penalized.
Correct.
So, is everyone good, forwarding? Again, this comes due tomorrow. I forgot off the top of my head roughly how much we'll make, but doing another 600,000.
Can I see,
Can
I don't have that sheet.
Can I just add something that
Please.
the regional, food bank is gonna be coming due of $250,000 within, what, a month or so, you said?
Yes.
So we're gonna need to take money out in order to give them the 250,000. Because we only have 218 in the checking account now.
Thanks.
Well, that's very pertinent information.
See, we just don't know when, but it's gonna be coming soon, correct?
Within a month.
Within a
Yeah.
month.
Which way does it work better, if we put the 600 in and then take out what we need when we need it, or is there a penalty?
There is no penalty for the T-bill,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's a little bit, and it doesn't matter, but it's a little bit more work than if we just take it out now.
Including for the
that
institution,
3 or 4
so.
weeks.
All right, I apologize.
Don't know if that's the intention to do that,
Yeah,
but.
what the interest we would lose, compared to the amount of work for 4 weeks, not that
I
much.
don't think it's,
Okay.
I don't think it's so much. I apologize. 250,000?
Yes,
And is that the full amount or is that the half?
that's the
of
full
like?
amount.
Full amount.
So that, then
We're done.
Okay.
That's the only obligation coming out of OCFC on the plan.
All right.
The rest is idea.
Well, let me ask you this question. If we took out, instead of rolling over the 600,000, if we rolled over 500,000, that would give us in our checking account 319,000
Mhm.
plus whatever interest we made on this CD. So, you're probably looking 320, 321, something, 22. Then if you took out the 250, right, that gives us roughly between 70 and 75,000 left in the checking account.
For 3 months.
For 2 months.
For 2 months until
Yeah.
June.
What do you, do you?
What are we
foresee
running,
anything?
10 or 12,000 a month, I wanna say? 8,000 in management fees and bookkeeping, insurance.
Yeah,
Probably works.
so this way we can, maximize the amount we have to continue to do that. Again, I don't see this having as many uncertainties that come up.
Sure.
So it seems to me we should be able to get by with 70,000 in the checking account until June.
Mhm.
Does that make sense to you all?
Yes.
Absolutely.
There's also interest coming in when it matures.
Yes.
How much would that be roughly?
You figured some of that.
I'm guessing between $3,000 and $5,000.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm saying,
Got
well,
it. Yep.
if
Thank
we
you.
did the 100,000 plus
Mm.
the interest we get,
Mhm.
we pay the food bank the 250, that would give us between 70 and 75,000 in the account.
I'm good with that.
And we're thinking expenses being aggressive at, let's say, 12,000 a month,
Yeah.
which would be very, very aggressive. We should be more than fine. And again, heaven forbid, we could then take money out of the T-bill if we had to, but does that make sense to everybody?
Absolutely, I love the conservative approach.
So you're putting the 500,000 in as opposed to 6? Is that
Correct.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I
That's
would,
fine.
my recommendation would be to roll 500,000, we keep 100,000 plus the interest, and we keep that in the checking account.
For 9 months in the T-bill.
Yes, we'd roll 500,000, 9 months in that 4.02% T-bill. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Do we need to make a motion on that?
Yes.
Can I?
We're gonna repeat that in the board meeting for
Yes.
real approval, so, but we need to do it now.
So I'll make the motion, we advise the board to do this motion of 500,000 T-bill.
9 months.
Beautiful.
Second.
Second. Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 4-0.
Terrific.
All right, so,
That's everything for OCFC.
well, just real quick,
Wait, did we?
Have to approve.
We
have
didn't
to-
approve. Yeah.
Shannon, do you have anything else to add before we approve?
No, I just looked back at your expenses for fiscal 2024, and on average, you were about $10,000 a month.
Yeah, so we're well within that. All right, so can I get a motion to approve the financials and expenses for February, please?
I'll make the motion.
Payables, just to be clear. I'm just-
Okay, you're right. Motion, anyone second?
Second.
Second, any further discussion about payables or our financials? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 4-0.
Very good.
Can we,
That's all of our business.
that is our business for the funding corp. Can I get a motion to, do we have the motion? Or can we just turn this?
To adjourn?
To adjourn?
We need to adjourn.
Okay, can I get a motion to adjourn the funding corp, please?
Motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Fantastic.
Can we just confirm who made the motion on the, Jeff did on the CD or the T-bill?
Yes.
And seconded by
Linda.
Linda, okay.